Good afternoon, everyone, especially to you, sir, our teacher for the subject, Mr. Irving Bugaran. Good afternoon, sir. Now, I am one of the reporter of our group. I am Nuvasa Isunson. I'm from BPED, second year student. Now, we talk about ICT. So, if we can hear the word ICT, what does it mean or what comes from our mind? So, ICT or Information Communication Technology allows us to access or communicate in some ways in anywhere in the world. Now, especially as a teacher or as our course now, it's so relevant for all of us that we are using technology, especially in today's generation, because since the pandemic, it has a pandemic, so we are using now technology, most of us, and we are adapting a new normal learning. So there are 4 uses of ICT in our daily lives, which is it includes communication, job opportunities, education, and socializing. So, first is the communication. It is very important that we have communication every day. So, napaka-importante talaga ang communication natin dahil dyan natin ma-access ang ating patuloy na communicate sa isa't isa. So, ICT helps us to communicate easier with our loved ones or other people through using of different gadgets, because we are using now different gadgets because it evolves some gadgets. So, people communicate with each other by way of chatting, email, voicemail, and social networking. We know that most of us now start applying the different strategies to communicate with our loved ones or other people that we want or need every day. So it is very important now that communication is always there, because we can ask or we can know if what's the update of this every day. So the second one is job opportunities. So ICT enables the small company and corporation to operate more efficiently. It allows job seeker to find an occupation online with the use of any gadgets. So ngayon para in today's generation, most of us hindi na tayo kailangan pupunta sa company para mag-apply or to gather information, because it has already given or nakalagay na sa mga buong detalye sa like post, makikita natin doon. So bago tayo pupunta sa isang company or mag-a-apply, meron na tayong alam na ano ang gusto nila at paano tayo mag-apply, diba? Through technology, because since technology is very useful nowadays, diba? So the third one is education. Alam naman natin na ang education ay napaka-importanteng bagay sa atin, lalong-lalo na sa mga kabataan, at hindi lang sa mga kabataan, sa lahat ng tao, because we are free to educate ourselves, diba? So in education, ICT is a tool to communicate to students, create instructional materials and PowerPoint presentations, disseminate knowledge and widely, and store and manage information. So, sa ating pag-aaral pala o education, napaka-importante ng technology, because technology can access everything. Doon tayo makakuha ng information, update, and lalong-lalo na mas madagdagan pa ang ating kaalaman. Because technology, we can like Google, diba? Kung wala tayong alam na or medyo na nalilituhan tayo, pwede tayong mag-Google para malaman natin kung ano ba talagang meaning niyan, ano ba talagang ibig sabihin, diba? So education is part of isa talaga siya sa pang-araw-araw natin, diba, na importante talaga rin sa paggamit natin sa technology. At lalong-lalo na ngayon, di ba, karamihan sa ating mga estudyante ay na gumagamit na ng mga iba't ibang apps sa pag-aaral, sa ibang apps sa cellphone, like Google Meet. Diyan tayo ginagamit natin yan sa halimbawa sa klase. because most of us now are not yet ready for face-to-face classes because of this pandemic. So we all know that Google Meet can help us to access between our teachers and communicate also for our classmates. And second one is Google Classroom, like that. Google Classroom, Google Meet, and Google. So it is one of the most important nowadays, especially in educating ourselves, because since we are now in the 20th century, there are so many changes that technology is really evolved into this generation. It is one of the most important ways na, diba, na para makapag-communicate tayo and to continue our in communicating at pag-update natin, at saka iba't iba pa, marami pa itong mga pwedeng ma-access ng technology. So the last one, or for the fourth, is in socializing. So socializing in ICT, it includes the use of internet and social media like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram that allows us to find partners or access information and organize to demand political change. So technology also give us or help us to socialize in different ways. Like, karamihan naman sa atin ngayon ay gumagamit na ng Facebook, Instagram, diba, napaka-update na. At yun, nakakatulong din siya sa pag-socialize natin to gather information or to share our experience everyday. Like sa Facebook, nagmamay tayo, diba? Isa rin siya na nakakatulong sa ICT, sa pang-araw-araw natin. And the main purpose for the institution of the internet or technology are quest for information. So, if we will still using technology, it is a guide as at lalo-lalo na ngayon, diba? So, ang technology naman talaga ay nakakatulong lalo na sa kung may mga balita, diba? In from the word media, diba? Yung mga balita na napaka-importante, like anong nangyayari sa mundo, anong nangyayari sa paligid natin, malalaman natin, maka-update tayo through the using of technology. At kung may mga anong yung mga nagagawa o nagaganap, malalaman natin kung ano ang iba't ibang nangyayari dito, diba? So napaka-importante talaga na kapag access tayo or communicate tayo everyday, because since we are now facing different struggles or nangyayari sa mundo, dapat malaman natin kung para malaman natin kung anong dapat natin gawin, diba? And now, yan lang po.
Give 5 positive impact and 5 negative impact of ICT in the society. So, enumerate only 5. First, access to information. Second, improve access to education. Third, new tools, new opportunity. Fourth, communication. And the last is information management. So, access information is maka-access ta og mga new information about ICT in our society. So, passively, the greatest effect of ICT on the individuals in the harsh increase in access to information and services that has occupied the growth of the internet. Access information has brought the new opportunities for entertainment, the capacity to make contact and form relationship with people around the world, and the ability to obtain new access information of what happening in our society. So the next is improve access to education. So technology ICT assists education to learn more effectively. So for example nato sa improve access to education is distance learning and online tutorials. So naga-improve ang atong ICT through the through distance learning. So, ang technology na to, makommunicate na nato ang isag-isa dayon, madali na nato siya magamit through online. So, mao na-inform sa ato ang ICT sa karon na exist nga nahimo ang ato ang ICT sa new ways of learning. So, flexible and mobile working, virtual office, and job in the communication industry. So, mao na-improve ang atong access to education. Next is new tools, new opportunity. New tools and new opportunity. So, it means new ang ato ang ICT or technology, and new po ang opportunity nga naatay ma-learn nga ma-apply nato sa ato ang society, which is the second big effect of ICT that gives access to new tools that did not previously exist. A lot of these are tried into the access to information mentioned above, but there are many examples of stand-alone ICT system as well. So, mao nang daghan tag opportunity may bawan because of our ICT, the new tools nga ning exist karon. So, communication by using ICT has brought a number of benefit to organize, such as normal telephone. So, ang communication, pwede na siya magamit through technology. Dili na ka pwede adtuon pa nimo ang imuang mga membro or imong mga ka-organizer o co-workers sa ilaha. So, we need to use telephone or to communicate our members in our organization about the meeting or like conferencing your group and communicate your team members about the decision of your society. The next is information management. So, information management is pag dumala sa informasyon, which is ang magdumala ana is leader or kanang kung sa kanang like ICT, di ba magdumala kay anang nagplano. So, organization can benefit from using ICT information nagahatag og information management, data mining of customer information to produce less of targeted investing. The leaders are better informed and will have more reliable and up-to-date information, which is to base their decision. So, that's the information management nga manage ang ka-organization, isa ka-organization to discuss and to update their co-members or in the society to the new information about the ICT or about the problem of our society. Next is the 5 negative impact of ICT. First, job loss. So, second, reduce personal interaction. Third, reduce physical activity. And the fourth is cost. And the fifth is competition. So, first, lost job. Nawad-an og trabaho. That is lost job. One of the largest negative effect of ICT can be the loss of people job. This have both economic consequence, loss of income, so and social consequence, loss of status and self-esteem. Example, data freezing work being sent to other countries, so where operating costs are lower. That is a job loss. And next is reduced personal interaction. Being able to work home is usually regarded as being a positive effect of using ICT. So there can be negative aspects as well. Most people need some form of social interaction in the daily lives. And if they do not get the chance to meet and talk with other people, they may feel unhappily. So, daghang mga tao nga need jud sila og social interaction. So, we need a social interaction to know and to get our information and the discussion of our information of our organization, which is we need as reduce personal interaction about our lives, so in our daily lives. Next is reduce physical activity. So A third negative effect of ICT is that user may have a more sedentary lifestyle. They can lead to health problems. So health problems sa ato ang lifestyle such as obesity, katambukon, grabe atong katambok, health diseases, sakit sa atong sa mga diseases sa ato ang heart or diabetes, but lack of physical exercise is rarely addressed as a specific health hazard. So mao nay problema sa ato ang ICT if have sa tuang health kung dili ta mag-exercise, kung dili na to i-maintain ang ato ang physical activity every morning. So we need exercise and we need careful to our health. Next is cost. The cost of using ICT may cause members of problem of the organization. A lot of ICT hardware and software is expensive, but the forecast and to maintain this extra cost should be offset by the positive effect of using ICT. But if an organization gets its cost-benefit analysis wrong, it may lose money. So, ang cost daw mo na halaga sa ato ang for hardware and software nga atong gigamit, which is ICT. So, if kung dili na to i-maintain ang paggamit, kung ato lang pasagdan, so mawala lang yun, so ma-loss ang ato ang financial na gigamit, atong mga expensive nga atong gibaryan ana nga gipalit na nga ICT nga nang kuan ka ng isa ka butang sa atong ICT, or like example na to atong cellphone. So when you use cellphone, make sure nga magamit og atong ampingan nga dili maguba para dili sayang ang atong pagpalit. The next is competition. So competition, this is usually thought of being a good thing, but for some organization, being exposed to greater competition can be a problem in the organization is competing for customer donation or other means of funding nationally or even internationally. So they make laws out to other organizations that can offer the same service for less money. So competition, nagka-compete siya ay ang duha ka technology or it means organization. So don't kanang dili gyud nato maiko-kompetensya ang ato ang organization para lang once magka-kompetensya ang ato organization, we can have a problem. So we need to being a good thing of our organization. So kung antong himuon jud nga mas deserve ang ato organization, dapat kwanta ka ng maintain and make a good example of your organization nga daghan pod mo tuo og daghan mo palit sa imuhang ang product and services, daghan mo donate or daghan mo tabang kanimo. And that is a competition nga bawal na to i-competensya ang atong product to gain more money, to gain more or customer, to gain more donation of other people. And that's thank you.
Andrea W. Silyakay, and my topic it's all about the 5 application of ICT that related to our course. And these 5 applicators are business, retail and trade, marketing, communication, and banking and finance. The first one is business. With the use of computers, we can create financial presentation and reports. As a business, we need to reliability of our financial report to gain better of our financial status. Employ to business and maintain accounts and financial record. As a business owner, there's a lot of things to pay attention to when running our company. Example, the payroll, hiring, and the bookkeeping. Manage project to classify purposes of this and to achieve business strategy. Track inventory. It is a process of having the right product in the right quantities. Right product in the right to sell to our customer. The second one, retail and trade, smartphone. Because Mobile phone nowadays have become useful tool. Both retail store and customer like the Shopee, Lazada, and many more. Customer can quickly search in their sales for the price of product that offered in the website. The laptop. Laptop are considered personal computers for mobile use and to help us understand the industry marketing dynamics. The desktop. It is a physical location where the transactions for buying and selling. It's also designated space with a financial firm where trading activities takes place. These all can be used to buy and sell product online and can be used direct trading and advertising. The next one is marketing. Computer facilitate the creation of website and promotional materials for the new product or service. Because computers can be a powerful tool for assisting companies in many aspects of marketing new product and services with the many free apps and programs available to help business track their customer instruction. It is enabled to marketing campaign to be processed through analysis and manipulations of data. The key to the right marketing strategy is to connect with the marketing with the customer whether it's through their habits and behaviors of their desired need. Because today's customers are more informed and more data. The next one is communication. Through the software and video conferencing services, it is a type of online meeting where two or more people engage in a live audio-visual call, such as Google Meet, Zoom, and Microsoft Meeting. In many people use video conferencing to communicate and to collaborate within and outside, especially to the students. Finance department can schedule online then discuss monetary operation and strategy. Developing a communication plan can help us focus on a message can reach target audience. Communication is an ongoing activity, and simplicity of communicating method, when to create one and how to use communication plan. Raise awareness about project. They can also exchange message by sending through email. The last one is banking and finance. Computers technology can be used to access information and stock in the market. Financial market can be go as a first organized global information market operating through networks and computers, because without information technology, financial market couldn't reach to development, so information technology is essential their success. Trade in stocks and manage the investment. They can use, monitor, or check account balance. The account balance is always the next after factoring despite and credit in banking account in amount of money that you had available in your checking savings account. Transfer money, pay off the credit card.
Good day, everyone. By the way, my name is Lisalmi Pianario, and I'm going to continue the report of my companion. So, my topic is all about the history of computer and the list of inventors and the basic computing period. So, I'm going to tackle first the history and the list of inventors. So, from the history of computers, here are the list for inventors and the main contribution to the 2021 edition of computer. So, here are the 4 inventors who contribute to the 2021 edition of computers. Here are the first person, Konrad Zuse. The second, Professor Jan Atanasov. The third, Jan Presper Eckert and Jan Monscheli. And the last is von Neumann. So, who is the first inventor? The first inventor is Konrad Ernst Otto Zuse. He was a German civil engineer, a pioneering computer scientist. He is also the inventor and businessman. and his greatest achievement was the world's first programmable computer. So, Konrad Zuse created Z1 in Germany from 1936 to 1938. So, from 1936 to 1938, he was developed and built the first binary digital computer in the world, Z1. His a copy of this computer is on display in the Museum for Transport and Technology. So this museum found in Berlin. Is that clear? And the second inventor is Professor Jan Atanasov. Who is Jan Atanasov? His full name is John Vincent Atanasov, OCM, and he was an American physicist and inventor. He's best known for being credited with inventing the first electronic digital computer. And furthermore, Atanasov invented the first electronic digital computer in the year 1930s at Iowa State College. And he also known as the father of the computer. So, and he invented the Atanasov Berry computer, just we call ABC, the first electronic digital computing device. And the third inventor is Jan Presper Eckert together with his companion Jan Monschli. They developed ENIAC. ENIAC means stands for Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer in the year 1946. So, John Adam Presper is Eckert Jr. was an American electrical engineer and computer pioneer. So, take note that with together John Monschli, he designed the first general-purpose electronic digital computer and it presented the first course. And the last inventor is von Neumann. So, von Neumann designed EDVAC. EDVAC stands for Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer in year 1952. The first stored program computer. So, who is John von Neumann? He was a Hungarian American. He was also the mathematician, physicist, computer scientist, engineer, and polymath. Perhaps he's best known for his work in the early development of computers as directors of the Electronic Computer Project at Princeton's Institute for Advanced Study in the year 1945 and 1955. He developed MANIAC, that means that mathematical analyzer, numerical integrator, and computer. So that will be all the contribution of the inventors in the 2021 edition of computers. So let's forward to the second topic from the basic computing period. So what does it mean? So it's called and it focuses about the ages. So which period provides the most number of advantages using computing devices just to justify one and two sentences. So for more information, electronic period provides the most number of advantages using computing devices. So in this period, the first electronic general-purpose computer was created, also known as ENIAC. So nagagamit yung ine-invent nila Jan Presper Eckert and Jan Monschli. At along the way, nagagamit naman lahat yung ine-invent ng mga inventors. But ENIAC is important. And the ENIAC was the first high-speed digital computer capable of being reprogrammed to solve a full range of computing problems. So, importante siya sa computer. That will be all my topic. I hope that you can learn something and about computing basic periods and also the list of inventors. Thank you.